Hello, and welcome to AA Computers and Technology. Since I had to disassemble this power supply anyway, I thought I would go ahead and make a short little video on how to remove the panel from this Dell Dimension 4300 power supply, and of course I'll put the serial number up in an annotation. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to remove the panel from this power supply, and we are going to take a look inside. There are 8 screws you are going to have to remove to detach the cover of the power supply. There are 6 screws on the top and 2 screws on the side of the power supply. Let's start off with removing the top screws. The 6 screws from the top of the power supply are removed. Let's go ahead and move on to the 2 screws on the side of the power supply, and we will go ahead and remove those. When you are removing the screws, don't be afraid to use a little force. They are in there pretty well, so you're going to have to put a lot of effort into getting them out. So once you have all 8 screws removed, go ahead and flip the power supply upright and lift the panel off. I was hoping that would be a little easier. I guess not. And there we go. And we are in. Let's go ahead and take a little look around. So we will start on the right side and go around the power supply as this little clip continues. So on the right side of the power supply you can see multiple electrolytic capacitors. All of them looks fine, so they probably aren't the culprit of the issues we are having at this moment with this PSU. So all of those look fine. You can see a big inductor back there. There's a big heatsink right here, probably for the transistors. As we go around, we can see the back panel where the cables come out of. And then on the left side, you can see 2 massive filter caps, another inductor, a few resistors, transistor. There's a transformer right here. There's another smaller heatsink in there. And then as we go around again, that's just the back of the power supply with the fan. Actually, you might be able to get a better view of it right here. And then we can take a look at the top. Looks like there's another transformer in there, maybe a relay if my eyes are correct. There's a couple more capacitors down there. Actually, let me go ahead and grab a flashlight so we can get a better view of that. So I got my flashlight out. You can see some transistors connected to that heatsink. There are a few electrolytic capacitors down there. All of those look fine. Actually, there might be only one. No, there's a few. Those look fine. I don't see any visible burn marks down there, so that's great. Let's see if we can see anything else. No, that's about it. Yep, everything down there looks good. Let's see if we can find a fuse. I'm sure there's a fuse around here somewhere. There has to be. Or else that would be really dangerous. Alright, where are you? Oh, is that it? There's the fuse. So that might be the culprit. I'll test that fuse out with my multimeter and see if it's any good. Are there any other fuses? That might be a fuse down there. I can't tell. So from what I saw, there's only 1, possibly 2 fuses on this power supply, so I'll have to test those out. And I just want to give you guys a nice bird's eye view of the power supply. Maybe I can get this focus a bit better. No, that made it worse. Alright, well there's your bird's eye view. And just out of curiosity, I wonder how much it would take to get the main board out. So there's a screw right here on the one of the corners of the main board. There's another screw on the corner. Are there any other ones? There's no screw right there. And there's a screw right there. So it looks like there's 3 screws on the bottom that are holding the main board in. Are there any sticking out from here? No? So 3 screws on the bottom. It looks like you would have to remove this metal piece that's holding this transformer up. So that's another screw. So 1 screw on the top. Are there any other screws on the top? These might be for the fan. It looks like you're going to have to remove those anyway to remove this metal bracket. So 3 screws on the top altogether so far. Are there any more screws? You have to remove the grounding screw. And that looks like it's about it as far as board removal goes. Of course, you would have to remove all these little peripherals, such as the port right here, and then this little switch. But that's about it looks like. It doesn't look like board removal would be that much of an issue. So that's about it for this short little video. I really just wanted to take a closer look inside this power supply before I started working on it. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post it in the comments section. Please do not forget to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe. And also, since I just got my website up, don't forget to check out the website, and the link to that will be in the description. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.